Have you ever wondered what would happen if the sun disappeared for just 24 hours? Picture this. Our brilliant sun, the life-giving star at the center of our solar system, vanishes. Immediately, the world is plunged into darkness. The warmth we take for granted fades, and temperatures plummet rapidly. This sudden absence of the sun is far more impactful than a simple day without daylight. But that's just the beginning. Let's delve deeper. Within minutes of the sun's disappearance, Earth would become a dark, cold place. The heat from the sun is what makes life on our planet possible. Without it, the surface temperature would drop rapidly. Think about those chilly winter nights and multiply that feeling by 100. That's how cold it would get, and swiftly too. Now, our oceans, vast and deep, they're like Earth's natural heat storage units. They absorb heat during the day and release it slowly at night, helping to moderate our planet's temperature. But without the sun, this process halts. The oceans would retain some warmth for a while longer, but eventually they too would start to freeze over. From tropical beaches to the deep sea trenches, a thick layer of ice would start to form. And that's not even the worst part. Let's see what happens next. So, what happens to life on Earth without the sun? Let's take a moment and consider our green friends, the plants. They rely on the sun for photosynthesis, the process by which they convert light energy into chemical energy, sustaining not only their own growth, but also forming the base of nearly all Earth's food chains. Without the sun, this vital process grinds to a halt. The ripple effects are immediate and devastating. Animals that rely on plants for sustenance face a dire predicament, and the effects cascade up through the food chain, touching every life form. However, not all hope is lost. Some life forms might still find a way. Deep in the ocean depths and buried within the Earth's crust, certain resilient microorganisms thrive in extreme conditions. These tiny survivors, indifferent to sunlight, could continue their existence, a beacon of life in a sunless world. Life as we know it would certainly change, but some life forms might still find a way. Without the sun, our weather systems would go haywire. You see, the sun is the engine that drives our weather patterns. It heats the Earth unevenly, creating temperature differences that stir winds and ocean currents. Without the sun's heat, wind patterns would change dramatically, if not cease altogether. The skies would no longer carry the moisture-laden clouds we're used to. In fact, precipitation would cease, as the cold, sunless world wouldn't allow for evaporation. Imagine a world without the pitter-patter of rain, the smell of wet earth, or the sight of snowflakes softly falling. A world without the sun would mean a world without these familiar meteorological phenomena. Our weather, as we know it, would be a thing of the past. And what about us? How would humans fare in a sunless world? Let's take a moment to think about that. We humans rely on the sun for warmth, light, and food. Without it, our world would be plunged into a perpetual night and the temperatures would drop drastically. We would need to find new ways to survive. Perhaps we would turn to thermal energy from the Earth's core, or maybe even nuclear power to keep warm and power our homes. Our food sources would also dwindle without the sun. Plants need sunlight to grow, and we depend on these plants, either directly or indirectly, for our sustenance. We would need to adapt, possibly turning to food sources that don't rely on photosynthesis, like mushrooms or certain types of fish. But it's not just our physical survival that would be threatened. The psychological impact of a sunless world would also be significant. Imagine never seeing the sun rise, never feeling its warm rays on your skin, or never experiencing a sunny day. The constant darkness and cold could lead to widespread psychological distress and mental health issues. In short, life without the sun would be a challenge, to say the least. It would require us to reinvent our ways of living and surviving in ways we can scarcely imagine. But what about the gravitational effects, you may wonder? Well, the sun's gravitational pull is what keeps Earth and other planets in their orbits. Without this gravitational anchor, Earth and its celestial neighbours would be flung out of their orbits, careening through space in straight lines. It's akin to spinning a ball on a string and then letting go. The ball shoots off in a straight line. So, in summary, a sunless day would lead to more than just a day without light. In the end, the sun's disappearance, even for a day, would be catastrophic. We would face immediate darkness, a significant temperature drop, and a sudden halt to photosynthesis, affecting all life. The gravitational effects would cause planetary chaos, hurling Earth and other planets out of their orbits. This scenario underlines the sun's paramount importance to our existence. So the next time you enjoy a sunny day, remember just how vital our sun truly is. Did this hypothetical journey through a sunless Earth pique your interest? If so, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think a sunless day would be like, so don't hesitate to drop a comment below. And if you found this enlightening, why not share this video with your friends? Let's spread the knowledge. Thank you for watching, and as we've learned today, don't forget to appreciate the sun.